In a quiet town in Isabela, Negros Occidental, stories of courage, resilience, and dedication continue to live in the hearts of those who endured one of the most challenging chapters in Philippine history. Today, we sit down with someone who lived through it all, not as a bystander but as a teacher, shaping young minds during a time of uncertainty. At 85 years old, Ma'am Marianita Garcia carries with her decades of wisdom and the memories of a country under martial law. In this interview, she shares who she was back then, the community she served, and the experiences that shaped her both as an educator and as a Filipino. Join us as we listen to her story.
Can you tell us a little about yourself during the martial law years, where you were teaching, what subject, what grade level?
No, actually, my first teaching is in the highest remote barrio when martial law took place. That time was my first teaching was in the year 1970, and then martial law happened to be.
The proclamation of martial law is not a military takeover. I, as your duly elected President of the Republic, use this power which may be implemented by the military authorities.
Martial law was declared 1972. It was my first 2 years of teaching in that barrio. I was assigned in the highest barrio. And then we have learned already about something happening about in Manila, about martial law. And we have also a full knowledge about the happenings there in Manila. Because I have a friend, my best friend who is also a teacher. That time was almost blackout, news blackout. And even the network, radio.
Issued Letter of Instruction Number 1, directing the military to take over and control newspapers, magazines, radio and TV stations to prevent their use in a so-called propaganda campaign against government.
Instruction, they might be closed, especially the CBN radio. And then when I was already there in the barrio, it was announced that the martial law was already declared 2 years after. And all classes, all offices were closed. So we have to go down, we have to come down and rent home that time. May no more classes in announced. Classes are all suspended, both in private and public. And then, but after, how many years after, we were also updated sa mga years in Manila. For example, the persecution of other students, activists. In my mind, one student activist who also admired to Edgar Hopson, student leader of the follow up. And then my brother is a professor also in university that time. And then when Marcos was president, I am one of his fans. Yes, because I admire his intelligence and he's a great speaker. How is a speaker? Very eloquent speaker. So, ako lang sa mga ko nga admire kasi. But later on, my brother feel mga negatives na about my position. And I even have a debate with yung debate ko pa siya. I will not believe na Marcos. Ako na ng mga atrocities na ni Marcos. Hindi ko mabili. Kaya ako nag-admire ko sa iya. And then my brother, you will not believe me, I'm there. I am a professor in UP and we know very well kung ano nang the actual feelings in and then nagwa na actually I am also a teacher activist that time because namarcha kami to attend the rally for the teacher and at that time I'm so active. I even convinced my district supervisor, my principal, but our rally that time is legitimate because we are asking for the increase for the teachers. It is almost deprived of us. At that time, sa karoon na nakatabo, corruption. It's really rampant that and number one is corrupt is the president. And then, I'm so happy and I'm so fortunate na ako the supervisor, ang aking principal, go with our sentiments, mga teachers. And then I asked my district supervisor, sir, why you have to join us? When in fact you are mga superior naman sila. Siyempre hindi sila dapat. Yeah, no, your cause is also our cause. Kaya sila nga, kami ganyan pangayon kami increase, pangayon kami benefits, which is the same as you are asking for the representative. Mula that is the start na medyo ang amon yan, number one is to question the president. Ang question na naman sila. Nag-arali kami dito sa Makulog. And then, marcha kami dito sa Makulog. And then, so funny, kaya ako na dira sa amon sa Isabela, we are divided into two districts. Kami sa District 2 and the other district in District 1. But they are unfortunate na ako na friend who is also a leader. Teacher leader, siya, activist lang siya. Ang friend ko ya, na they are suppressed. Hindi sila pwede ka upod the opinion.
As our conversation with Ma'am Marianita comes to a close, we are reminded that history is not just found in books. It lives in the memories of those who witnessed it, endured it, and continued to serve despite the challenges. From her quiet beginnings in Isabela Negros Occidental, Ma'am Marianita's story reflects the resilience of Filipino educators and strength of a generation that held on to hope even in difficult times. We thank Ma'am Marianita for sharing her experiences, her wisdom, and her truth. May her journey inspire us to value the past, to learn from it, and to honor those who shaped our communities through service and compassion. This has been a glimpse into a life lived with courage and dedication. Thank you for watching, and may stories like hers continue to guide us toward a more understanding and mindful future.